That's right.
Hi. A waterfall release is a strategy where singles are released sequentially, with each new release including the previously released tracks, building towards an EP or an album over time. And it's gotten to a point where it's so popular now that it's almost weird when an artist doesn't do it. My opinion on them is very down the middle, which you'll see why in this content. But here's a few reasons of why you do it. Building momentum. With each new release, you're building anticipation towards the final project, which is very true. I have a single coming out on 18th of July, not that you need to know that, but it includes an already released song from that project, which also means this kind of thing creates cohesion, the main reason I do it. You begin to tell your audience, this is a new world that I'm inviting you in. Here's a snippet, here's a snippet, here's a snippet. And when the whole thing then comes out, the audience is then more familiar with it. There is also increased visibility, increased engagement, multiple marketing opportunities, stream counts if you're interested in that kind of thing. All good things. But here is why I'm on the fence about it. It delegitimizes the intention of an EP. An EP being 4 to 6 songs. Eventually with waterfall releases, you will eventually release a single that looks like an EP. And the listener will look at that and think, oh, they're building towards something bigger, like an album. I've listened to all these other singles, I'm just going to wait till the full album comes out. Or what if you released a legitimate EP and maybe a listener comes along and think, oh, that's a lot of songs. Maybe they're building towards a bigger album. Oh, I'll just wait till that album comes out. Then they just don't listen to the EP. So in a way, it does create confusion in a legitimate, official release cycle and towards what an EP actually is. And the final thing is, sometimes it could be a little messy. Spotify doesn't know if your single is an intended EP or just a single. It just goes off its programming. And sometimes the official album version could be different from the single because mastering an album is different from mastering a single. And then I've got all these different versions of songs in different playlists and it gets all confusing and you know. Album cycles are brilliant catalysts for hype, but only if done well and respected. Waterfall releases are also great if you know what you intend on doing with it. And I hope I do. I have a single coming out on 18th of July, which is a waterfall release. So follow if you want some more artist tips.